Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves. They will also draw it on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead. Some people walk into a room and the air itself seems to darken. They carry storms inside them, dragging misfortune behind like a tattered cloak soaked in misery. Their presence is a weight, their energy a slow, creeping poison. These are the perpetually unlucky, the chronically unhappy, the ones for whom disaster isn't an occasional visitor but a living companion. They don't just suffer misfortune, they magnetize it, cultivate it, nurture it like a twisted garden, and worst of all, they spread it. And if you're not careful, you'll catch it. Emotional states don't exist in isolation. They ripple, they infect, they seep into your bones before you even realize you've been contaminated. Spend enough time around someone drowning in their own despair, and soon enough, you're sinking too. Misery is insidious like that. It doesn't come at you with a blaring alarm. It seeps into your habits, alters your mindset, drags down your ambitions. One moment, you're trying to lift someone up. The next, you're ankle deep in their quicksand, thrashing for footing that no longer exists. Some will tell you it's cruel to turn your back on the suffering. They'll say it's heartless to walk away from those who need help. But here's the ugly truth. Some people don't want to be saved. Some people are addicted to their own suffering. They will reject solutions, sabotage opportunities, and embrace failure with a lover's devotion. And what happens when you stay too close? You get dragged into their pattern of self-destruction. The man who constantly loses his job, not because of bad luck, but because of his own recklessness. He'll have you sympathizing with his plight, making excuses for him, maybe even lending him money you'll never see again. The woman whose relationships always crumble into chaos, not because of misfortune, but because she fuels the fire. She'll pull you into her drama, have you fighting battles that aren't yours, turning your own life into collateral damage. This isn't about compassion, it's about survival. The truth is, the unfortunate often manufacture their own suffering. They don't just stumble into disaster, they walk toward it willingly, with open arms again and again. They make choices that invite destruction, and when it inevitably arrives, they cry out in despair, as if fate itself is punishing them. But fate isn't at play here, patterns are, and if you're standing too close, you won't just witness the fallout, you'll feel it. Their losses become your burdens, their problems become your distractions, their endless catastrophes start to shape your own reality. It's not noble to drown with them. It's foolish. You don't jump into a sinking ship and expect to save it from going under. You find solid ground, you build a fortress, and you guard it. You surround yourself with those who understand how to navigate the chaos of life without being consumed by it. The happy, the fortunate, the resilient, they aren't just lucky, they move differently. They make choices that build rather than destroy. They recognize setbacks but don't turn them into lifelong tragedies. They rise, they adapt, they grow, and in their company, so do you. Energy is contagious. Attitudes spread like wildfire. Stand next to someone ablaze with misery, and the flames will find you. But stand with those who are illuminated by success, by optimism, by an unshakable sense of control over their own destiny, and that light will reflect onto you. Not because of magic, not because of luck, but because of sheer proximity to those who refuse to be ruled by misfortune. You owe it to yourself to choose wisely. There's no honor in being dragged under, no virtue in letting someone else's wreckage become your own. There are those who rise, and there are those who sink. If you don't decide where you stand, the decision will be made for you. And chances are, you won't like where you land.